we're back. This is another enormous lot of mostly unpainted figures. This is lot 370. Lot 370. I wonder how high the numbers are going to get. I'm going to predict 58,000. That's how high the lots will be. Oh, you're laughing, but it's going to happen. Nobody believed it would
will happen, John. 58,000.
Yes, that is correct, at least. Okay, this is Brettonians. We have King Leoncoeur of Bretonnia. By the way, this is, strap yourselves in, kiddos, because this is going to be pretty long. So that looks to be complete. And here we go.
Oh.
All right, and you know what? Just so you can see what we have to get through, here it is. But the giant pile of Brettonians. So let's get this cracking. Here we go. Got some archers and spearmen. These are not, the paintwork on this is pretty basic, is all I have to say about that, but it is passable and would make a great starter army. Yeah, you know what? Do I really want to open this? This looks just to be a bunch of horses and, oh yeah, I don't even know what's in here. This isn't even opened. All right, let's just get a sampling going here. Looks like a bunch of horses. There's a champion or hero of some kind. That's a dark elf spearman for apparently no reason. So we're just going to keep him in there. And what do we have here? We've got, come on now, be game. We'll just take it as a, oh yeah, it's a dark elf crossbowman for no apparent reason. All right, never mind that. So some painted horses, Brettonian horses. All right, you know what? All right, let's keep going. Hero on Pegasus, is it complete? Let's take a look. Yep, looks complete. Again, what you see is what you get. So there's that. We've got some boxes here. None of them are in shrink wrap, which means we've got to open up each and every last one of them and take a look. Looks like some Pegasus Knights. That one looks complete. 1, 2, 3 sets of wings. There's one still floating around in the box there. So that is golden. Come on now. Come on now. Get in there. Oh, now it's coming. You know, can you just... Brettonian trebuchet. Here it is. Okay, there's that one. Looks okay to me. Oh, are you kidding me? Why will this not go back in? There it is. Ta-da! Okay, looks like a box of knights. Kniggets. Yeah, that looks to be complete. Looks like a bunch of horses in there. Okay, good. Okay, another box of Kniggets. I don't know. Is there one less? See, that's just the thing. Where are the riders? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 riders. Yep, I think that's right. Those are supposed to be 6. I don't know. This box could be incomplete. There were a bunch of horses in there, too. If you pick up this lot, I don't think you're going to have any lack of knights. So here we go. Brettonians. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. This looks like pieces here. That's just knights. Actually, yeah, that's weird stuff. Those horses are out of print. Those are old Brettonians, like way before they re-released them. So that's basically scrap. Grail Knight, that's probably the same thing. Grail Knight and Champion. Well, let's take a look at least. Yeah, those are the old Empire horses. So those are scrap. I wouldn't even include this in your calculations. Grail Knights, is this Squire or something? Let's take a look. Yeah, that's just pieces. Yeah, these are from like 1998. So, yeah, those models are, yeah, that's probably the same thing. All right, let's continue. Here you have some knights. Looks like riders and horses there. Got a metal standard bearer. You have this little jester guy riding a hobby horse with some kind of sheep bladder flail. So fantastic for him. I'm glad he's doing good in life. You have some men-at-arms here. Looks to be some archers in there too. That is, actually this cannot be part of this lot. This has to go to the Empire lot. My bad. So that just ignore that last one. Here we have some more archers and yeomen. And looks to be like an Empire handgunner misplaced, so he's not part of it. Yeah, these are the old Brettonian peasant archers. So there's those guys. And here we have more. Oh, here's questing knights. Here's a questing knight champion. Oh, fantastic. That is real nice. There's a hero type. Looks to be some archers, some footmen with spears. These are the old out-of-print ones, and those are really quite characterful. Very influenced from, I think, almost like historicals. All right, let us continue. I just knocked a horse out here. Okay, next flap. Here you have some really old, these are first edition Brettonians. This is what you used to get in the starter set. These are up-to-date horses though. These are the current ones there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like some riders. Again, very basic paint job there. Quite frankly, I think a lot of this is just scrap of this particular bin. But there's some good stuff in there too. Let us continue. Here we have a whole bunch more Knights of the Realm. Again, some of them are painted so thickly that you really are just going to have to either love it or scrap it, basically. But these are fantastic. These are ready to receive paint. They just need some base work, maybe some mold lines removed there. Again, everything's being sold as is. Here is a sorceress, a prophetess, I believe they're called, a trebuchet put together, and this is a godsend, by the way, because these are really hard to put together, and it looks like it's been done so quite decently. If it were me, I would mount that on a chariot base. So let's continue. Oh wow, just have like baggies, and it keeps going. Looks like here's a couple of Pegasus Knight mounts. I'm not sure where the knights themselves are. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. You have a damsel on a unicorn. That is I do believe, an out-of-print figure. You have out-of-print Brettonian knight horses, but again, you've got a bunch of in-print ones already put together. Looks like the assembly work isn't half bad on those. So on to the next item. Oh wow, oh my gosh, bags and bags of Brettonians. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on in here. Just some metal specialty characters. Over here you've got more out-of-print horses. Those are fine for yeomen. You've got 2 in-print horses. Like I said, quite frankly, I think this all fits together. Looks like a prophetess, a damsel, a metal standard bearer, a couple of old horses. And it's important to draw that distinction. There's the old plastic horses, and then there's the new ones. The old plastic ones really are not that spectacular. Okay, here you have men-at-arms with shields. Looks to be like just maybe a few pieces missing, or maybe it's just a few heads here that have fallen off in the baggie. So there's 4, there's 1 missing there, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, looks like 12 of those, and then some archers. So let's get those back in the bag. Archers in the bag. Ball in the bag. Alright, here we go. You know what, I'm not going to move these over, so just take a look. There's just a ton of archers there. Peasant archers. And by the way, that is a strength of the Brettonian list now, is the actual footmen. So there you go. You've got some, looks like some questing knight stuff in here, which is fantastic. Questing knights have like furniture on their back. There's a Pegasus. Looks to be some knight bodies. There you go. Here's all the bodies, like I said. Some stakes. Don't know why those are in a baggie all by themselves. Okay, more horses. Fantastic. Looks like an out-of-print one, and maybe 3 in-print horses. The in-print horses are quite handsome. You've got Brettonian Knight with Morning Star. We are coming up on the end, folks. Looks like more... oh, these are Questing Knights. They have the furniture pieces and specialty shields there. You've got, I don't know, miscellaneous plastic pieces and bases there. Some in-print and out-of-print horses here. Looks like mostly in-print. And here you go. Don't know what that is. A Brettonian Lord. A blister of Rapunzel the Lioness. That is a special character. It could just be a hero. Looks like a bunch of cavalry bases. Oh yeah, we are still going. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks like more knights. Again, if you look at them, you'll see the in-print horses are bulkier. Out-of-print ones are a little bit smaller. And the in-print ones have these shields on the caparison, and the other ones do not. So mostly in-print horses here, which is absolutely fantastic. And, oh, hold on, we're not done yet. A Brettonian Lord on Hippogriff. That's new in box. Looks like Brettonian Questing Knights. Let me let you take a look at the, whoa, hello. Okay, there they are. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll bet you the rest is horses. The answer is yes. Bunch of horses in there. Okay, are we almost done? Yes, we are. Let's take a look. Just a couple more baggies. Looks like some metal archers and some, I don't know, miscellaneous stuff. Helmets. Looks like some bodies. Oh, a whole thing of shields in there. And there you have it. Folks, that is lot 370, which is Brettonians. Take a minute. Let's talk about Brettonians and 8th edition, because there's 2 low-tier armies, and that's Brettonians and Wood Elves. They have not got attention for 10 years, but that does not mean that they are out of the game. So, first off, when you're doing a Brettonian army, you got to understand that your cavalry doesn't run like this. Doesn't run 5 wide. It runs. And that's the problem with cavalry in 5th. Is it used to be you charge your cavalry in, here's the block of enemy infantry, right? And you would peel off the front rank, get no attacks back, and even though they had ranks, you could overcome that with the force of the attack. But now, if they even are left with 1 rank more than you, then they get steadfast. So cavalry, but cavalry still has great armor saves, but cavalry has taken a hit in 8th edition. Not common sense, but common knowledge, I guess, or common opinion. But with Brettonians, here's how they work. They're a little bit different. They get ranks just by having 3 wide. It's called the lance formation. So you can actually, this unit here with 5 guys, let's say it's 10 guys, right? They only have 1 rank, and if they take 1 casualty, they're down a rank. So now what you do, here you have 10 guys, right? 1 straggler on the back there, and he can take a casualty, and you still have 2 ranks. See the difference? Casualty equals no ranks, casualty equals 3 ranks. And with Brettonians, who gets to attack? Not just the front, but the sides as well, all the way back. So how you got to run so you got to rethink cavalry. You got to actually run your lances with 12 knights, which by the way are core choices. Now you can break through. And that's the beauty of the Brettonians. And it's narrow frontage. So you're getting all those attacks, and a horde formation of infantry, this horrible thing, they're only attacking back probably with, let's see, this is 75, so they're only attacking back with 4 guys and 2 deep. So that is where you can crush this formation. And what you do is you get a damsel in here, right? And so she can cast spells. And you have to see which spells don't require line of sight, like hexes, for example, or boosting things like Lore of Life. In fact, let's see what lores the prophetesses can have. They can have Lore of Beasts, Life, or Heavens, and Life is really a spectacular lore in 8th edition. So that is how you run it. In fact, I think 2 of these lances of knights would be absolutely devastating. Now let's take a look at the core units. You can also have men-at-arms. Men-at-arms are now, because Empire had their points adjusted up. Why is that? It's because your basic troops are so much more effective in 8th edition. So quite frankly, I think Brettonians would not be too bad if they were back to, you just have to kind of retool your concept of how to play them and what they do. So for one, back to men-at-arms in a minute, you put a hero in here. And you put another hero in here. Now you're cooking. Okay, men-at-arms are only 5 points. They have a pretty basic stat line, actually. Pole arms with spears. Counts as so they have halberds, but they only have weapon skill 2. That is pretty pathetic. See, yeoman, peasant's duty, leadership 5. Yeah, so there you go. Giant ranks of peasants, backing them up. All right, folks, I think that's it. That's my input on Brettonians. It's just one of those things where I would love to see how this works.